In the kit ordinary city of Boomtown lived an even more ordinary office worker named Tony Toot. His life was a predictable loop of spreadsheets, coffee, and but one fateful lunch break, everything changed. Tony, feeling adventurous, decided to try a new burrito from a shady-looking food truck. It was called the Experimental Gassy Grand. Little did he know, this wasn't just lunch. It was an origin story. That afternoon, back at his desk, Tony felt a rumble. Not just any rumble, but a seismic event brewing within. He let out a small, apologetic toot, and suddenly found himself hovering 3 inches above his office chair. He tried again, a bit more forcefully this time, and shot up to the ceiling, bumping his head on a light fixture. It was unbelievable! The burrito had given him the power of, well, super-powered flatulence. He could fly. Over the next few weeks, Tony's apartment became his secret training ground. He experimented with different foods to fuel his newfound ability. Brussels sprouts gave him precision hovering. Lentil soup provided long-distance travel. But beans were the jet. He learned to control his trajectory, master barrel rolls, and even perform a sonic toot that could shatter a wine glass. He knew he couldn't keep this power to himself. The city needed a hero, albeit a slightly smelly one. Tony crafted a magnificent costume, complete with a gas-filtering helmet and a special belt to regulate his emissions. He was no longer Tony Tootman, the babe. He was Captain Thundercheeks, the high-flying hero of Boom. Meanwhile, a dark cloud, both literally and figuratively, was gathering over the city. The disgraced scientist, Professor Stinkbet, had returned for revenge. He unleashed his latest diabolical invention, the Porta Potty of Para, a colossal toilet-shaped machine that stomped through downtown, spraying clouds of foul, green stink gas that made everyone's eyes water. Citizens ran screaming, not from fear, but from the overwhelming stench. The police were helpless against the onslaught of Stinkbot's army of tiny buzzing. The city was in chaos. Just as all hope seemed lost, a figure appeared in the sky, soaring on a majestic cloud of his own making. "Have no fear, Boomtown," a voice echoed. "Captain Thundercheeks is here to clear the air." Captain Thundercheeks zipped through the sky, dodging the green gas and outmaneuvering the pesky drones. He unleashed a series of targeted toots, knocking the drones out of the air like gassy skeet shooting. "You may have a big potty, Stinkpot," he yelled, "but you're full of crap." Enraged, Professor Stinkbot launched his ultimate weapon, toilet paper missiles. The sticky streamers wrapped around Captain Thundercheeks, trapping him midair. His powers were neutralized. His propulsion system clogged. He was plummeting towards the ground. The crowd gasped. Was this the end for their new hero? But Captain Thundercheeks had one last trick up his spandex sleeve. With his last free hand, he reached for his utility belt and pulled out his emergency power source, a super-concentrated bean energy bar. He took a massive bite. The effect was instantaneous. A powerful, earth-shattering rumble echoed through the city. With a mighty roar, he unleashed a blast of pure propulsive power so immense it tore through the toilet paper bones and slammed directly into the porta potty of Para. The giant machine sputtered, short-circuited, and exploded in a shower of nuts, bolts, and, thankfully, confetti. The green gas cleared, and the sun shone on Boomtown once more. Professor Stinkbot was arrested, muttering about faulty plumbing. Captain Thundercheeks landed triumphantly as the crowd cheered. Later, a reporter asked him the secret to his power. He just smiled and said, It's simple. A whole lot of beans and a little bit of courage. Thanks for watching, everyone. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more epic tailies.